get it now. I get it now. I get it now. I know exactly what to do. So, I wonder if there's any guitar player in here. I wonder if there's any musician in here. I want to show somebody something today. Um, City in the building. See, oh my goodness. See, I City in the building. I haven't seen you in 14 years. And we have Aga. See, welcome. We have 5 people up in here. Um, listen to this intro. Listen to this introduction and tell me if you know what song this possibly is. Hey, the NDT show. What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Well, today we are here and we are. I'm going to be picking on somebody today. We're just talking about random things. How are you doing? How is your day going? How is everything today? Today is Friday. It's almost the end of the week. And I want to say hello to you. What's your plan? How are things? The world is about to reopen. And of course, for me, there is what you might say, um, I might be able to breathe again, so to speak. There's good news on the horizon for people like me. I haven't worked my job in 1 year and almost 6 months since I've earned from my job that I used to earn from. My livelihood was taken from me via the pandemic. So I haven't really worked since last year, February. The last time I went on a show or did a show that paid was last year, February. Well, I got a call recently that I might have a show coming up. That's very good news for me. It's the first in a very long while I get one of those calls. Hey TR, um, fasten your guitar strings. You might have a show coming up. Wow. Ain't that great? That's great for me. Some I might be able to work the very first time in months, in a year and a half. My very first show in a year and a half. Wow. Oh my goodness. Do you wonder how I lived? How does somebody live? I mean, how do they survive when their livelihood is taken away from them by whatever means? How do you survive? That's a question I want to ask you that are here today. How do you survive when you don't get to do what you do for a living? How do you survive? How do you make it? Remember, you can't tell your children that, hey, guys, sit tight. Things are not going well this month, so I'm afraid to say we won't have anything to feed you this month. We won't have any food for you this month. We won't get to send you to school this month. We won't get to do this or do that. You can't tell your kids. There's something about being a parent where you have to be there no matter what. You can't tell them stories. You have to be there. So it doesn't matter what is going on in your life. It doesn't matter how much your world is crashing down. You can't tell the kids that your world is crashing down. They are your responsibilities and you have to be there. Yes, I did say have to. You have to be there. You can't tell them stories. So what do you do when your job is taken away and let's say you don't know how to do anything else? You studied electrical engineering. You were a pilot. That's what you studied. And you can't fly. What do you do in the times when you're not flying? Now, somebody would say that's where investment comes in. You invest, you save for days like these. But how long will your saving last? You know, you lost your job a year and a half. You haven't worked a dime a year and a half, and your savings is supposed to keep you for a year and a half, which is, let's say, 18 months. How do you survive? It's not very easy. Being single sometimes is good. Being single sometimes is good, and this is the only time when being single is really good. When you're single, you have no one complaining to you. Nobody is worried about what you do, whether you live, die, live on the street, or whatever. You do whatever you want, when you want, because it's just you. Nobody to care for, nobody to ask questions, nobody to depend on you for anything. So you just, all right, guys, I'm not feeling to cook tonight. All right. You live alone, you're by yourself, you don't feel like cook tonight. Okay, I'm not cooking. You don't feel like bathing tonight. Okay, I'm not gonna take a shower tonight. I'm not feeling it. You don't feel like going to the park today, to the mall today. Okay, I'll just stay right here. Hey, hey, Doctor Bombay. Mommy and Deck, check in. What's up, Mommy and Deck? Those days are over. Yes, for me they are, and for you too, Mommy and Deck. Those days are over. Kanaika, I'd like to believe. I want the bomb. You hear me say no? I don't hear them something, yeah. So, the days when you get to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, is long gone. As long as a little one come into your life, they become first priority, and you can't sit aside and you can't tell them story. The Flat Earth, how are you? Great to see you today. Derek C. Williams, happy to see you as well. Now, for those of you who are just walking in, I was saying that I haven't, Michi R, thank you for coming. I haven't worked really, kind of. I haven't worked my job. I haven't worked my job in 1 year and 6 months. A year and a half, I haven't worked or been paid via my profession. So how do I survive 1 year and 6 months without working, without being paid, without getting anything? Who's taking care of me? And better yet, who takes care of my kids? Because as I said before, I can't tell them stories. I can't tell my kids that pandemic is on and I can't work, so you are going to stay hungry for now until things are better. You can't tell your kids that you can't provide for them because you just don't have it. You can't tell them that. So what do you do? So I am a survivor. And as much as I wasn't paid, I wasn't getting paid for a year and 6 months via my job. So, by the way, guys, I was telling those that were here earlier that for the first time since last year, February, I'm getting a call. I am getting a call that I have a show, a paid show. Yeah. So finally, TR is going to get some Benjamin or get a few Benjamin in his pocket. After 1 year, 6 months, oh, thank you. Thank you, the flat fellow. There it is. I just got paid, so I don't have to complain anymore. My children will be happy. 99 cents for me and all the kids and the rest of the family. I am happy. Thank you, the flat earth. It means a lot. Gemini season, CI City in the building is saying it's Gemini season. Oh, well, yes, it is. It is Gemini season. Now, I am basically saying when you have children, when you have a family, you as a man, when you have a family as a man, whether you have a wife or you have children or you have someone to care for, you can't tell them stories. You have to find it. And it doesn't matter where. I remember my dad telling me something that was not cool when, you know what, leave my father business out of it. Leave my father. He celebrated his birthday yesterday. I think he's what, 80? No, he's not 80 yet. My father was born 1943. That makes him, talk to me, 78. SF Rose was on it. So good, so good when you can access your calculator real quick.
I was born in 39 and she's 82.
Oh, Lord. My father is 78. He turned 78 yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. June 3rd. My father is Gemini, yes? My father is Gemini, my sister is Gemini, and my daughter is Gemini. In fact, no. Yeah, my daughter is Gemini. Right, so I am saying you can't really tell your family stories. You have to find it. When you are a man, when you are the breadwinner of your household, Domo Vlogs, hey, great to see you. It's been a while. How are you? You can't tell your household, and there goes Nicola Unstoppable. How are you? You can't tell your household that, hey, guys, things never worked out this weekend, or things not working out this month. Amazing Maisie, hey, how are you? Things not working out this month, so guys, I have to put you all on hold for this month because I have no money. I have no job. My savings is finished on my daughter's school fee, so I have nothing for anybody. So guys, you have to just remain in the loop. As soon as I hear something, I'll let you know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine telling your kids that, guys, just stay in the loop. As soon as I hear something, I will let you know. We have TMK Media in the building. Actually, my son is a Taurus. My punk. All right.
The baby mama pushed out a day too soon. If the baby would have come out one more day later, the baby would have been a Gemini.
Who?
They're just like joking. He's just saying, the kid would have been a Gemini as well if his punk ass baby mama would have waited a day longer to push. It was on the cusp.
I'll get it. So I'm saying though, what if you were able to tell your child to hang on in there? You know, hold on, just the translator is working.
Me.
Mommy and Dad, I can't stand you for a minute, you know? You know when you love somebody but you can't deal with them? Have you ever loved someone but you would rather not deal with them? Is there ever somebody that is a pain in the neck, a pain in the butt, but you just can't do without that pain? A thorn in the flesh, I would say. You know when somebody is a thorn in the flesh, but you would rather keep your thorn? That's mommy and deck. That's mommy and deck. Sometimes she is a dang thorn in the flesh, but you know, you just have to roll with it. Dang thorn in the flesh, I tell you. Yes, sometimes SF Rose has to translate a lot of things for me. I'm like, what's going on there? What's happening? What did I miss? But though, let's get back to the conversation at hand. This is not a very long live. We have just about 13 minutes to finish this live. But I am saying, you can never tell your kids to hold on. Hang on in the loop there, honey. I didn't get paid this month. Not working. Imani Royalty, thank you for passing through. Pepper Kid, thank you for passing through. Every rose has a thorn. Are you calling me a thorn?
He said every SF Rose
As a thorn.
has a thorn.
Holy smokes. He's saying that I am a thorn. Holy gosh. No, you can't tell your little ones to hang on in the loop. Guys, hold on. Daddy is not working this weekend. Daddy will not be working for the next 6 months. He got laid off. There will be no money coming in. So that means there is likely no food for you this month. You can't tell your kids. So what do you do as a parent? The question is, what do you do as a parent when you had only one skill? You had only one skill. You've been laid off from that job because of whatever reason. What do you do? I'm asking you all the question. You have only one job. You have only one skill. You were trained as a pilot. So you've been a trained pilot all these years. For some reason, you can't fly right now because you have COVID. And your savings was not enough to keep you for the next 6 months. You're laid off. Imani Royalty is my daughter. I want the bomb. I hear me I say no? Say enough. Which one? The small one or the big one? Which one? The small one or the big one? Or better yet? Better yet. Here's a better question. Is it the one that wear glasses? Is it the one that wear glasses? Okay. I want to say, Imani, Royalty, welcome to the TR show. I know. Mommy and Dad. Yeah, I know that, you know. All your kids are, yeah, blind, as they would say. Oh, it's a lie. It's a lie. A lot of people who wears glasses, everybody that I know who wears glasses is a liar, except SF Rose. Everybody who wears glasses is a dang liar. You know how I know that? They will all tell you that they're blind. All people who wear glasses tells you that they're blind. Oh no, I'm really blind, guys. I just can't see. Guys, don't mess with my glasses, because if I ever lose it, I don't know how I'm going to manage, because I won't be able to see. Hello. Glasses is not for blind people. Glasses is not for blind people. If you're blind, you don't need glasses. Glasses is to enhance your vision if it is poor. You know what I mean? But they will tell you though, I can't see. God, I can't see one thing without my glasses. Hold on. Crap. What is she saying? Oh, Shemelus, what's up? What's up, Shemelus? No, Shemelus has a beautiful wife, someone who understands life to a level. No, the question is, I'm not sure if I saw any answer in the chat. I'm not sure, because I normally read from my laptop. Now I'm reading from the phone. So a lot of things. But Derek suffers from astigmatism. That's right. That's always a additional There are so many things that can go wrong with one's vision. Many things. So one, you can have a myopia problem where your eyeball is as long as a football, where you have problems seeing in the distance. Then you can be struggling with nearsightedness where you can only see things like right here. But alongside all of that, you can also have astigmatism with all of that. And with all of those three, you can also have an additional problem, which is being able to see color, to recognize blue from yellow, from black, from pink. That is also a problem. There's many problems that can happen with one's eyes. So if you can see me right now, you better be thankful. Because it's not so cool to be looking and can't see things in your focus, because your focus is just not really there. Not to mention when you have, can you imagine, can you imagine somebody with cross eye? And I spoke about this recently. Somebody with cross eye can see better than you with your two eyes focused. Somebody's looking in two directions at the same time, and they can see more than you, who is not visually impaired. Oh, I mean, sorry, you're visually impaired. Lord have mercy. Anyway, back to the statement at hand. Angela M., thank you for coming. I am happy to see you. Now we are talking. I don't remember seeing any answers. Guys, I ask a question and I need answers. Now, don't let me wait on you, all right? If you have, or if you had one skill, and you've been laid off from work for however how long, you're not earning right now, and you have kids, what do you do? You can't tell them that you can't bring sugar in this weekend. You can't tell them that there's no food, guys. You got to hang in there. Things going to be a little bit hard this weekend, but you got to hang in there. There will be no food. There will be no this, no that. You can't tell your kids that. So what do you do? Where you set your cross your better. Yes, Nicola Dawkins. If you wear glasses, cross eye better than yours. Yes.
So, the flat fellow said that you should do Fiverr, that it pays you money to read text in your Jamaican voice. And then Mommy on Deck said, yes, Imani does Fiverr and it pays. So we have hashtag confirmed.
Hashtag confirmed. Okay, so Fiverr.
And Derek said Walmart is hiring.
Derek, Walmart pays $12 an hour, okay? Walmart pays $12 an hour the last time I checked. It may be up to 15 now, maybe. Maybe it is up to 15. Can you imagine somebody like me working $12 an hour to feed 5 kids and a wife? How does that work? $12 beat $0. Derek, you sound like some of my band members back in Jamaica. The Gaming Prince, welcome. I remember when we used to do shows for $5,000 in Jamaica. Purple Tube, hey, great to see you. And sometimes they would say, $1 better than no grand. You can imagine Penny Brown. Who's Penny Brown? Did Penny Brown change their name? Oh yes, Penny Brown is from Caribbean Gospel Radio. That's right. Thank you for coming in, Penny Brown. There was somebody else that I didn't say hi to. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I did 1,200 this month in my free time on Fiverr. What? 1,200 on Fiverr? All right, guys. I am signing up on Fiverr tonight. You see? That's why it is good to ask questions. The Crockett Way, oh my God, hey, good afternoon, how are you? How is little Plum Plum? How is the baby? Guys, Crockett Way is my friend, my very good friend. I met Crockett Way. I met the Crockett Way a year ago, or I met Mother Crockett. I met Mother Crockett a year ago, and I never forget her because of what happened. Little Plum Plum is Little Plum Plum is doing great. I am feeling awesome. Okay, she's feeling awesome. Let me tell you a quick story. When I met the Crockett Way last year, I went to a stream for the first time she was live. And I love her baby so much. I love the Crockett Way baby. Is it a girl again? It's a girl, right?
Yeah, you love
I feel bad.
her. You can't even remember. It's like, oh, you love her though.
I love her daughter so much. The one that was that she gave birth to last year, or yeah, last year. Now, Greg Mandel, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. Now, when I went to the live stream, what is Fiverr? Oh, Nicola Dawkins, Fiverr is something like YouTube, but it has different features. So Fiverr is another social media platform where that entertains you in whatever capacity. So if you let's say you're a good it's oh no it's not. Crap. Hold on. Ah, it's not like YouTube. Okay, all right, my bad. I guess I don't know what it is then. I have a friend who is a guitar player, and he signed up on Fiverr, and people reach. So it's all right. So it's like an agency then. Fiverr is like an agency. That's it. I just got it. Fiverr is like an agency that provides job opportunities for anything that you do. Anything. So if you're a dummy, you could go on Fiverr and sign up to speak sign language. That's right. People will check in with you for. You know what I mean? Yes, that's right. So there you go, Nicola Dawkins. You have your answer. So if you're without a job, sign up with Fiverr for whatever you can do well. Anything. It doesn't matter what. If you're a good liar, sign up. If you're a good eater and you're very fat, sign up. If you want to look like a dinosaur, sign up. It doesn't matter what you do well. Anything that you do well, sign up. There's a job there for you. Anyway, back to Crockett Way. So I was talking to Crockett Way in her live stream, and I was like, hi, and she was like, hi, TR, welcome to my stream, blah, blah, blah. And I saw her with her hand like this in the live stream. And I'm like, is she touching herself? I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, what's going on? And her hand was under her clothes, and I'm like, what is she doing? What are you doing, Crockett Way? And she's like, guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. There is TR in the house today. Welcome. Thank you for coming, guys. Check him out. There is SF Rose, blah, blah, blah. And she's like working up under her clothes. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But then it's a good thing that I stayed in the live for a good while. After half an hour, she did something like this. And I'm like, oh my God, there was a baby under there. A baby was feasting on her breast. She was not playing with them. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is she molesting herself? But she was feeding her baby girl. And from that day, I was just in love with the little child. Every time I see the child, I remember that moment under her. She had on a big blouse, and the baby was under there feasting away. Oh, how I loved that moment. You know, I respect every mother. I respect every mother that brings a child into this world. They go through hell, I tell you. They go through some things. A baby will be flipping on their breast, on the nipples, upside down. They thug it, they pull it, they bite it. Guys, did you know that babies bite nipples? that it bleeds? Hey. Yes, some babies bite the nipples. Bite it. Oh Lord. But great news. Yep, Nyla has 7 teeth and she bites. Oh, there you go. Hold on a minute. Mommy and Deck, you still breastfeeding?
She said it a few lines up.
Mommy and Deck, you still breastfeeding?
Nyla came early. She needs a little more.
Okay. Breast milk is the best milk. Yes, I agree. I agree. Breast milk is the best milk. That refined nourishment. You know what is great about the breast milk? Especially, it is good when you squeeze it out and feed it to them hours after. But it's best when they drink it warm from your tank. It's best when they drink it warm from your tank, from your milk tank or your container. Yes. It gives them the exact warmth that it needs. And guys, by the way, speaking of the warm breast milk that has the temperature of the mother's system, it doesn't matter if you're cold, your milk is warm. It doesn't matter if you're sad, your milk is happy. That's the good thing about the breast milk. I love it too. Did you know that same temperature of the breast milk is the best way to drink anything that you're drinking? Did you know that? It's the best way to drink water. It's the best way to drink your beverage. But some beverage does not taste right if it's not cold, right? You can't drink a warm beverage. It has to kind of be cold. But the best way to drink is at room temperature. And if it goes up to the maximum of the body temperature, that's the perfect way to drink stuff. I won't drink milk unless it's ice cold. You won't drink milk on it unless it's ice cold. Well, for me, I drink milk every way, but milk is not good for me anyway. I drink milk every way, but milk is not good for me anyway. It's very bad for me. Milk does bad things to me. You hear how sometimes I'm clogged, like milk. I am lactose tolerant. No cow's milk for me. Me too, Mommy and Deck. But I'm a very stubborn kid. If you don't believe me, ask FS Rose. Yes, I am lactose intolerant. My body does not do well with milk. It messed me up really bad. Cheese, milk, dairy products does not work for me, but I still use them. Anyway, I was saying that the Crockett Way is expecting another child very soon. I think the last time I saw her update, she was 19 months old pregnant. She was 19 months pregnant. Is that even possible? 19 months? Oh my goodness, what was I saying? 19 weeks, right? I think it was 19. It was some 19. No. The last time I saw her, she was about to have baby soon. So probably she's 7 months pregnant.
Right now?
I don't know. Yes, we are. I am 21 weeks today. Okay, so 19 was correct.
Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time I saw her, she was 19 weeks pregnant. So she's expecting another child soon. And I just have absolute wonderful fantasies about the Crockett Way on her babies. Guys, for once, my fantasies are okay. For once, SF Rose would be okay with my fantasies. For once, I can say my fantasies open and no one is offended. Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? But we've gone 6 Yes, they are. Kendrick, it is okay too. With hold on.
You can say whatever you're gonna say, and her husband's okay with it.
Okay, okay. Yes, of course he has to be okay. Because if he wasn't okay, I would have a problem. I would have to give him notice. If what's his name, Kendrick? If Kendrick did not approve my love for Mother Crockett Way, then I would have to serve him a notice very soon. I'd have to say, Sir Kendrick, I am sorry to say, sir, but you have to leave and take care of your children and your wife from a distance because TR is not pleased with your decision in disliking my attitude towards your wife, sir. But anyway, anyway, guys, if you're thin skinned and if you're not what you call it, if you're not, what's the word again when you're, God, there's a word that I'm looking for. Like how I give jokes and sense of
Sarcasm.
sense of humor. If
God.
if if you don't have sense of humor, the TR show might not be a place for you. I sometimes go too far. Sometimes I go too far. Sometimes I really do go too far with my jokes, and sometimes I'm being pulled up. Look at Derek now. I can't deal with Derek. They don't have testicular fortitude. Too politically correct. You see, Derek, I have to be at my computer when Derek C is writing because he doesn't use regular words. You see? Derek C. Williams does not use regular words, and so I have to get close and spell them out and try to understand what he's saying sometimes because, scared to death. That's right. So, so now I know. I was saying that I got my first call for a job after 1 year and 6 months. So I am going to Florida on July 4th weekend. You all know this. If all goes well, I am going to Florida on July 4th weekend to do a show there. And that will be my first show after 1 year and 6 months. Oh my God. Can you imagine how I survived without Fiverr for 18 months? Shauna Crazy Life, thank you. What day in Florida? What city in Florida? Oh my God, that's where Crockett Way is?
Just said
Holy smokes. I'm gonna see you, girl.
depends where.
I'm not sure. I don't have the full information. Jamexa TV, what's up, my brother? Great to see you, my friend. Really great to see you. I am not sure what city yet. I'm not sure what town or city, but I will keep you updated with the information. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. What shall I do? Hush, hush. Somebody call my name. Hush, hush. Let me call my name. Hush, hush. Somebody call my name. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. What shall I do? Thank you, Angela. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is just awesome. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that kind gesture. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. If you were close by, I would hug you really tight. But since you're far away, I'll just hug the guitar for you. Thank you. All right, so that's my first job, and I actually glad that I asked the question, what do you do when you have one skill and you got laid off from your job? How do you provide for your families? How do you take care of your families? Because you can't tell your children that you don't have a job. You can't tell your children that you've been fired. You can't tell your children that you've been laid off. You can't tell your children that your leg is broken. They see. But they're still going to cry, Dad, I'm hungry. Mom, I am hungry. So what do you do when you're laid off from your job, but you have only one skill? What do you do? You've been laid off from your job, but you have one skill. You're a firefighter. You only know how to fight fire. You're a soldier. You only know how to fire your weapon and save people's lives. You are a baker. You only know how to bake, but you can't bake, or, well, you can't bake for a company. You have to just figure it out. Turn to something else. Jamexi, that's not a good answer. That's not what you tell somebody in desperation. You can't just say you're going to have to figure it out. We need ideas. That's what this stream is for. We're talking about ideas. What do you do? Okay, you just have to try something else. Try what? You see what I'm saying? You have to think about what to do next when you don't have a job, but you have a family to care for. What's next? What's next? Well, somebody suggest Fiverr. So if you weren't here earlier, Derek C. Williams and Mommy and Deck, was it Derek C. Williams and Mommy and Deck?
No, the flat.
The Flat Earth. Yes, the Flat Earth fella.
Was the one who said it.
he-
Mommy under confirmed it.
He welcome from Pakistan, my friend Nazia. Thank you for coming. So he suggested that Fiverr is a great platform. It's an agency like where you can promote yourself. You can apply or register yourself on there, and whatever you can do well. Anything. If you can laugh, if you're a comedian, if you're a guitar player, bassist, drummer, musician, talk show host, whatever you do well, you can go on there and you can earn a few bucks on there by doing what you love. And that is even greater because you do exactly what you love and you do it when you want. We Jamaican are street smart. We have to hustle something. Yes, I know that Jamaicans know how to hustle. I certainly do know that. I myself always find a way. If there's one thing about me, I'm going to find a way. But I'm speaking to the general public because not everybody knows how to find a way. And a lot of people, especially women, when they lose their job, they get anxious. Anxiety take them over. They get depressed. They cry. They make noises. Marlene Reviews, thank you for coming in. So you can't tell a lady to find a way. Andre Tube, I love you and I miss you, baby. Andre Tube, I love you and I miss you, baby. Is that for me? Oh, thank you. I love you too. So what do you tell a lady? Because men do get depressed sometimes, but women get depressed really fast. They have anxiety issues and they will go nuts. And when a woman lost her job and she has bills to pay, that is the most miserable woman a man can ever have. Yes? You don't want to have a woman that lost her job, especially if your job is not a well-paid one. If your hustling is hand to mouth and your woman lost her job, you're in serious trouble. Yes? This is where you're going to have to build your tolerance level because she be on your nerves for sure. Everything is now a problem. Hon, did you leave the... No, as a matter of fact, she stopped calling you hon. Yes. During this period, she stops calling you honey and baby and those wonderful names. TR, did you leave the guitar in the walkway? Honey, it's been there this whole time. Well, I just can't deal with it in the walkway right now. Can you please remove it? Okay. TR, did you put the guitar in the kitchen? You said to move it from the walkway, but not in the kitchen. I'm like, so where do I put it? I don't care. Put it in the garbage. That's a woman without a job. And she cries when you get called by your first name, it's a problem. Yes, when you get called by your first name in your relationship, there's a problem. Uh-oh. And when you hear the term, I need to talk, we can always count on her for something constructive. Yes, but yes, woman gets depressed very fast when things not working. Cindy Randall, welcome to the chat. Donna Johnson, great to see you. You have to make sure that a woman can see her way out. So as a man, you have to be a visionary. You have to find a way to show your wife or your girlfriend that it's going to be okay. You can't just say, don't worry, honey, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. All right, it's going to be okay. What's next? Huh? The bills are due this weekend. I don't have any money. You don't have any money. It's going to be okay. All right, show me. What are you going to do? Well, I am going to sell banana chips and bag juice in Halfway Tree. And that is going to feed the kids, right? Huh? I'm going to tell you a quick story before we go. I was on my way to work one time. I was in Jamaica. I lived in Jamaica at the time, and I was working at the post office. Now, I was on my way to work one morning, and believe it or not, Munga Myers, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. That morning when I left my home, I lived in Spanish Town at the time. I worked in Kingston at the time. And I drove. Yes, I drove. I had just enough gas to take me to work, not enough to take me back home. So, hear me out. I have enough gas to take me to work and not enough to take me back home. I have 2 bottles of water in my fridge and a container of salt in my cupboard. That's all there is in my house, and a miserable woman that is not working. Now you see my trials here? I am leaving at home, a woman that is not working, my baby girl that is crying because she's about to be hungry now. 2 bottles of water in the fridge, 1 container of salt, and that's it. And I now have to find a way. So now I leave out earlier than I would normally leave. I said, let me try to get some passengers on the way. And you are hungry too. Yes, and I am hungry too, but I can bear it. So that I am fine. I am hungry, but I can bear it. Now, listen to this. In Greendale, at Greendale bus stop, there's always a load of people there waiting for transportation because the buses are always filled from Spanish Town. So that section always have a lot of passengers. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring some of these people to Halfway Tree, and I will collect the fares so I can have gas money to come back home. I will have lunch money at work, and I can take back something home for my family. Guess what? When I was going up Mollines Road into Halfway Tree, I see a car pull up beside me with some guys dressed in black and white with epaulets on the side of their shirt and a police car behind them. Pull over to the side. Hey, pull over. And when they pulled me over, it was Transport Authority and the police. They took my car, and the passengers came out of the car and finished their journey to Halfway Tree because we were almost in Halfway Tree. So, I lost my car that day. Now I have to find my way to work without fear. And I'm going to have to die for hunger at work while I am working. You know, see me dying trials? I'm going to have to do all of that. And I can't go back home to tell my kid that I lost my car and, I have no money, so you're going to have to starve tonight. I can't do that. So I have to still find a way for my child. And yes, I did work out a way to feed my child and to keep my family going while I was distraught. I was going through hell, and I think I had no support because my child mother at the time wasn't working, and she can't 7 or 11. She don't know what to do. I have to know what to do on my side, on her side, on the kid's side, on every side. I had to know what to do. Anyway, I made it through that day. I lived to tell the tales, but it got further. When I went to pick my car up, they gave me a court date. And the court date was, so this was like a Thursday. And they say, well, we're going to give you a court date. Court date is only on a Wednesday. So Wednesday had already passed, so now I have to wait for the next Wednesday to go to court, traffic court. Now, they charge $1,000 per day for pound fee. So now I have Friday 1,000, Saturday 1,000, Sunday 1,000, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Basically 6,000 for pound fee. Huh? Then 30,000 for the penalty fee for driving without permission, driving without a red plate, running taxi without being permitted. 30,000. So now I am owing 36,000. Uh-oh. Then there's another ticket. There's another 2 tickets that I have to pay for. There's another 2 tickets that I had to pay for. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So after not having any money and trying to get some money, then now I am lost into a pile of debts. And I have to pay all of that by myself. That was a very traumatizing moment for me. But I'm saying, you got to find a way. When you have a family, when you have kids, you have to find a way to make sure they are fed. And that's why recently I did a stream and I said the thought of a child or children is different from the reality of children. If I was to go back in time, there's many things that I would have done differently. I would have known that the love for children and having a lot of children is one thing, but the reality of maintaining them is a whole nother story, a whole different kettle of fish. So, guys, for those of you who look and see very cute little babies, and you'll be like, oh my God, I just want many babies. Think about it. Think about it. Let me tell you, if I should go back in time, let me tell you what I would have done before I started getting kids. I would create a substantial life for them before they exist. That's what I would do. I wouldn't live on a day-to-day basis, but I would provide a life for them up to first school before I start getting them. It is actually good to plan your kids' school life, plan their first school, middle school, college life before you even get them. You see? That's the best way to get children. Plan their lives, put something in place for them before they even come. So when they are born now, you have a way planned for them. It's one of the worst things to have your kids crying and complaining for things that they need, and you're just planning how to get it. You're just literally planning, all right, let me see, let me try work something out. All right, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to send all of them to the same school so they can all eat the same lunch, because them being in different school is creating a problem for me. I can't take them to that school, the school bus is this, blah, blah. And you're going crazy. So the best thing when you're making children or you're getting children is to make plans for them before they even come. Put something up for them before they even come. So if it's possible, save all their tuitions, their college fees, put aside a lot of things. As a matter of fact, you should put aside some money and say, this is for Jonathan, this is for Jonathan, this is for Sharon, this is for Maggie, this is for Namin. Somebody once said that they would love to name their daughter Namin. Namin? Oh guys, this is my lovely daughter, Namin. That's cute. But it's great to plan for them before they come into existence, because they take a lot. They take your whole life. Your children becomes first priority. So when your children are born, it's almost that you don't exist anymore. You want to go finish your education? Uh-oh. No, you can't be working on your education and your children are dull. You have to make sure they are educated, well-fed, well taken care of. Don't have them and then make plan to keep them. So that's what I did before I knew what children was like. I just saw children and be like, I love children. I want lots of children. I want lots of children. But there's something else. I said before, the reality, I mean, the thought of a child or children is different from the reality of children. So when you see a little baby, all you think of, oh my God, he's so cute, she's so cute, I want a baby. And you start, the desire start to linger in you that you want a baby for yourself. Babies are so cute, they are so sweet. But babies that are so cute and so sweet also come with a lot of problems that you don't see. You only see how cute they are, or wait until they start crying 2 o'clock in the morning when you want to sleep. Baby is not sleeping because baby tummy is hurting, but baby can't tell you that the tummy is hurting. So it is left up to you to figure out, oh, something is wrong with that baby. I wonder what the problem is. Give the baby some gripe water. Give the baby some water. Give the baby some tea. Give the baby some milk. You see, you have to know what the baby wants when the baby says, eh. Is the baby hungry? Is the baby hurting? The baby is saying something in their language and you have to understand that. Those are things that come with the child, with the children. They interrupt your sleep. They interrupt your lifestyle. You get tired. It's a full-time job. You can't take a day off. That's the problem. That's the problem with the child. You cannot take a day off. If Shemelus, if you're still here, here's a song for you and a very easy way to play it and allow it to sound very nice. So here's a chord in E. Well, you can't see. You can't see it. All right, let me see. So E, right? So the intro is like this. No. So that's the introduction, and then these are going to be the chorus. My God is awesome. He can move mountain. My God is awesome. He can move mountain. So those are three chords. As a matter of fact, those are two chords. So if you're here, if anybody else is here, and you are a guitar player, and you know how to play these two chords. So that's E major ninth. So E major ninth, and you're going to also play Lauren Bailey. Hey, great to see you. Great to see you. So you're gonna play the A. What's the name of that chord again? I think it's like I always forget the name of that chord. I think it's probably A sus2. But you just play these two strings right here. These two strings. So you play A and you play E. Those two strings right here. And then you move that up with a bar chord to the B. Same chords. And you move the same thing up to the C sharp, which is now the 6th degree of the scale. And you leave the two strings open, so it provides a very rich color. And those two chords give you the entire song. And when you're singing the melody over those chords, it sounds really fat. It sounds like you're playing rich. You know? It sounds really good. So if you're a guitar player, you can do that and play that song, and it's easy, and you don't have to struggle to sound like a really professional guitar player. Shem, you are already a professional guitar player, so I'm not necessarily teaching you how to play it. It's just more like an idea. So you may have not thought about it before, but now it might be an addition to your musical vocabulary. So that's what it is. So you can sing. I can't sing, so you do the singing. My God is awesome. He can move mountain. Strengthen when I'm. How do you sing that song? Strengthen me when I'm weak. I don't know the words. My God is awesome. 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 Okay, all right. With that said, I have gone a million miles past the end of my life. So I want to say thanks to every one of you for donating your time. I always say that's the most important thing. You know, no matter how happy I would be to see you donating something else, my happiest moment is to see you donate your time. So if you are present in the chat, I am very happy for that donation. It means everything to me. That is what, as much as I appreciate a super chat, your time is what means the world to me. So I want to say thank you all for coming. I want to let you all know how much I appreciate you, and I want you to know that I care. And before I go, and before any of you leave, I want you to do this thing that I've been saying for weeks. Almost in every one of my live stream, I say this one thing. Call somebody and let them know that you care. Call somebody and let them know that you care. It doesn't matter if the person haven't called you. It doesn't matter if the person didn't call you for the past 12 months. and you say, "Oh my God, I'm not chasing after anybody. He's not better than me. I'm not running behind anybody. They're not better than me." No, trust me. When you call them, it shows how much quality in you. Don't do it because they are doing it. Be the leader. Don't do it. Don't treat somebody bad because they're treating you bad. Treat them good because that's who you are. You are valuable by what you do, not by your thoughts, not just by your thoughts. "Oh, I've never done anything wrong to anybody, so I am a wonderful person." Your actions determine how and who you are. Now, I want you all to take the time out, go through your contact list, pick someone from there, one person. It doesn't have to be everybody, it doesn't have to be any and anybody. Just pick one person and say hi to them. You don't have to have a long conversation. You can just say, "Hello, I am thinking about you and I just want you to know that I care." And that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Call a family member and ask them, "How are you doing today? I hope you are okay." You don't have to have a conversation. That makes a difference. And if you don't want to call the person, message the person. But you know what is sweeter? And I challenge you that if you do this, watch the response that you're going to get. If you have the address, the mailing address of a person, I can't call my family, they all. Oh my God. Marlene Reviews says she can't call her family. They all block her. You need to review yourself. Marlene Reviews. Oh, thank you, Derek C. Williams. Oh my God, I almost overlooked. I do this all the time, you know. Sugar Sister Stacy of Bronx, New York, approved this donation. Content Gang Soldier for T. Arnell, Rex and me. Carl Lewis, proud of you today. Derek C. Williams, you're such a troublemaker. So Marlene Reviews, you need to review yourself. That's right. Marlene Reviews, you need to review your dang ass. Excuse me. Sometimes I get out of control. You need to review yourself. If your entire family blocked you, then you need to do a revision on yourself. You see what I'm saying? You need to revise what's going on. That's problematic. Unless your family is one person. Let's just say all your family died and there's just your husband left back. Well, that's understandable. He blocked you? Yes. TR, they all deserve to be blocked. Trust me. Hold on. So you blocked them? No, talk to me right. You said they all deserve to be blocked. So that means they didn't block you. You blocked them. Uh-oh. I need you on my show. Can I arrange a show with you, Marlene? We're going to talk about this. If it's true, or you block them. Holy smokes. All right. Are you willing to talk about what happened? If you're willing to talk about what happened, I want to schedule a show for you because this is serious. And okay, you're willing. All right. How do I get in touch with you? You can either message me. If you have Instagram, go message my Instagram at the TR Show. I need to talk to you. I definitely need to talk to you. If you're serious, I need to talk to you. Because believe it or not, it might sound off or weird or harsh, but I am living your best. I am living your best too. All right. As funny as it sounds, Best Life Crew. Okay, Instagram Best Life Crew. All right, I'll check you out. As harsh as it sounds, as tough as it sounds, there are people going through that same situation. And everybody believes that they are the good one. Everybody believes that they've done everything that they've could. So protect your peace. Yes, that is very important. I agree with that. And if it means blocking everybody to protect your peace, then I guess, I guess, I guess, I guess, I guess. So I'm going to talk to you, and I want to do a show with you, because sometimes when you're able to tell your experience with somebody, it helps other people to do two things. One, they realize that they're not alone doing what they do, and it gives them courage to feel like a person and to feel accepted better, because there is someone else sharing a similar experience, as well as somebody might just pop up in the chat to give you the advice of your life, something you've never expected, something you never planned to do, but you finally learn how to bypass this situation and to live a better life. So I'm going to have a talk with you, and we're going to work through this and see what can be done. All right, with that said, we have finally come to the end of today's stream. Thank you, Shem Melus. I see that you've been here all day long. Thank you. Say hi to wifey for me, and, give my love to the family. Marling, I have to stop being soft and block. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Lorraine is saying she had to be soft and block hers too. So you see, you have company. You see what I'm saying? Now, Lorraine, I hope you can be there at that show as well. I'm going to schedule a show for Marlene. She's going to be on panel. But if Lorraine want to call in, I think I have your number. I think we share numbers. I think so, if I remember well. I can have you call in, or if you want to join us on panel as well, and we can. Nurse James, yes, it's been a while. Thank you for coming through. It's a serious situation when you have to block all your family, but for peace sake, if it works for you and you get to keep your sanity, then what can I say? But yes, let's do this. Anyway, we've come to the end of today's show, and I want to say thank you all for your time. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for chatting with me. Thanks for those who dropped 2 nuggets in the stream, a word of advice, what you can do here and there. I learned something today, and I am sure 1 or 2 persons learned something today as well, or you've been motivated or encouraged to take a new step in life and to do something differently. I don't block them yet, but think about it. She said she didn't block them yet, but she's really thinking about it. All right, guys, have a nice weekend. I don't think I will be live tomorrow or Sunday. I do go live on my Instagram, and I do have nice shows over there too. So if you're not yet connected to me on Instagram, the name is just like YouTube, the TR Show. So go over there and connect with me. I do awesome stuff over there too, but especially if you're into music, you can join me there. Lots of things goes on over there. I am scheduling a interview with somebody you would never believe. That interview is going to be something else. Guys, please promise me you're not going to laugh. Please promise me you're not going to laugh during this interview, okay? If it comes true, if it falls through. So yes, there is a lady in the music business that got 70 of her songs removed by copyright. A copyright takedown notice was served to her, and 70 of her songs were removed from her platform. That's a lot. She's recording artist, R&B singer, I'm not going to say the name. I'm just going to keep it there. All right. So, guys, be safe out there. Until the next time. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful evening.